Welcome to Calculus at St. Louis Community College. This course is an online section being offered through the Forest Park campus. My name is Mike Lukey and I'm the instructor of the course this summer. There's a lot to do this session and there's no time to lose, so let's talk about how you can get started. First, log into Blackboard and click on the Start Here link in the course menu on the left side of the screen. Read through the documents and materials you find there, including the syllabus and the weekly checklist. The syllabus is a fairly long document, but it's very important for you to read it carefully because it gives a lot of important information about the course. Basically, throughout the session, I'm going to ask you to complete 4 main kinds of tasks: assignments, activities, discussion forums, and exams. The first task, the assignments, will be one that I ask you to complete several times per week based on the new topics that you're studying. There will be 1 or 2 activities assigned per week, and you should post at least once every week to a discussion forum. These first 3 sets of tasks are the crucial components of your preparation for the exams, of which there will be 3 this summer. Those exams are paper and pencil based and will occur on the Forest Park campus at the times given in the syllabus. If you need to make alternative arrangements for testing, please read page 3 of the syllabus. Nearly everything you do for this course, except for the exams, will be at one internet site called MyOpenMath. MyOpenMath contains all the course materials like the textbook, the video tutorials, and the required assignments. It's pretty easy to use, and the best part of all is that it's free. Your only required cost for this course is your tuition. Everything else is available for free online. The syllabus describes how to set up your account in MyOpenMath, and there is a video posted in the Blackboard Start Here section which shows you how to get started and a few quick things about navigating the platform. Please use the syllabus and the video to help you get started in MyOpenMath. As for calculators, many students ask if a graphing calculator is required. We will be using a free online graphing calculator for the course. You're welcome to bring a traditional graphing calculator like a TI or a Casio, but this is not a requirement. Once you have logged into MyOpenMath, I recommend working on the diagnostic tests in Unit 1. This task will help you identify important topics that you need before beginning calculus. The answers to each question are at the end of each diagnostic test, so you can determine whether or not you're on the right path. This is a very important early step in the course because it can show you which areas you need to brush up on, or maybe whether this is even the right class or format for you at this time. After you use the diagnostic tests to identify which topics you'd like to use for review, use the resources in Unit 1 in MyOpenMath to study those topics further. If you find that you need to review most or all of these topics because you're rusty or underprepared, this summer online class might not be the best format for you right now. The short time frame of this course exposes small gaps in skill and can create major problems for your chances of success. On the other hand, taking some time early on to review a few topics and skills is a good idea. And if there aren't very many of these, that's a good sign. After your review, you should complete assignment number 1, which is itself a review assignment and the first graded task of the course. It also introduces you to working in the MyOpenMath platform and gives you an opportunity to test your prerequisite knowledge. MyOpenMath has plenty of resources to help you refresh your memory about these topics. But if the assignment is overwhelming for you, you should get in touch with me right away. These early days in the course are critical in summer calculus for 2 reasons. First, the biggest difficulty people have with calculus isn't usually calculus itself, but all the prerequisite algebra and trigonometry that students should have learned before taking calculus in the first place. Finding and strengthening the gaps in your skills is an important component to being ready for the course. The other reason that these first few days are important is that in an online summer class, keeping up with the work and the pace of the class is probably more difficult than the math itself. Most of the time, if you can finish the required tasks without getting behind the schedule that I've suggested in the syllabus, your chances of success are very high. So what does it take to stay on track with that schedule? Well, consistency is the key. I'm recommending to all of you that you commit to working 6 days a week on math. It is very unlikely that you can finish this course successfully working only once or twice a week on it. The biggest mistake students make in a class like this one is underestimating how much time and energy a math class taken online will require. This is a 5-credit course, and if you were enrolled in a face-to-face session over 6 weeks, your instructor would probably recommend that you commit about 10 to 12 hours a week in class and at least that many hours a week outside of class doing homework and studying. Since online math classes usually require more time than face-to-face classes, I'm estimating that most of you should spend at least 20 to 35 hours every week on math in order to be successful. That breaks down to working about 3 to 5 hours a day, 6 days a week, which is what I'm recommending in the syllabus. Please note, this recommendation amounts to about a full-time job over the 6 weeks of this course. Although not everyone needs this amount of time, often students need more time than this. Think carefully about the amount of time and energy you have, and the amount of time and energy you'll need to be successful in the course. If you are concerned about the level of commitment that it requires, now is the time to contact me about that. Send me an email, give me a call, or stop by my office. Speaking of stopping by my office, I want to say a few words about office hours. After the first few days of the course, Blackboard will primarily be the place where you can meet with me for virtual office hours. Blackboard has a utility called Collaborate, which allows us to conduct full-service video chat with a whiteboard, instant messaging, and anything we might need in order to help you answer your questions. I'm also available here on the Forest Park campus if you want to talk to me in person. My campus office hours are listed at the top of page 1 of the syllabus. If you cannot make it to campus, though, I'm happy to set up an appointment time to meet with you in Blackboard Collaborate. This is going to be an intense 6 weeks of work for all of us, but I have set up a course that I think is ready to support you along the journey. My primary goal is to give you opportunities to build a strong mathematical foundation so that you're positioned for great success throughout the calculus sequence. I'm looking forward to working with each of you this summer, and I hope you have many positive learning experiences. Good luck!